humans, we tend to do and say things that later on we wish we wouldn't have said nor done. When presented with conflict, we normally respond in an emotional way. For example, when I am in the middle of an argument, I tend to say things that will anger the person just to make them just as angry as I am. With that being said, of all the lessons I have learned in speech class this year, the one lesson that stuck out to me the most was Chapter 8's Enhancing Relationships. I have chosen to do my speech on Chapter 8's Enhancing Relationships because growing up, I have had many miscommunications over a few words I thought I have heard, and I also have spoken before thinking about what the other person had said, which has caused many arguments and strains in relationships. To begin with, I feel the most important step to having a peaceful conversation is being aware of who you are communicating with and what you are communicating about. There will always be different levels of boundaries when it comes to communicating with friends, family, or coworkers. Be sure to always keep in mind that the person's interests, dislikes, and likes for an enjoyable conversation. Another great way to see if conversations are going well is by paying attention to the effective verbal and nonverbal cues the communicator or listener may be giving you. In a complex situation, be sure to send your message carefully. Avoid any type of personal attack, whether it is name-calling, profanity, or any type of unpleasant gesture. According to the communication principles of a lifetime, listening and responding thoughtfully to others will help improve many relationships. When one is having a destructive conversation, it is because they have a lack of listening. When carefully listening to what the speaker is saying, you will have a better understanding of what is being said, which leads to a better response from yourself. Lastly, it is important to adapt to what is being communicated in a relationship. Adapting to a message by the communicator is what can make or break a relationship. A way you can adapt to the communicator is by being flexible when it comes to their culture, or as mentioned before, by observing their verbal and nonverbal cues. To sum up, relationships of all types are important in our lives, but those with friends, family, and coworkers are most critical to our overall enjoyment. The 5 communication principles for a lifetime can be applied to each form of relationship and can improve how we communicate interpersonally with others. Thank you.